In this video, I'm going to teach you all about CryptoPRO's innovative rewards program. There are two elements in the rewards program. One is their matching bonus. The second is their global profit pool. So the matching bonus or the matching reward, how does that work? Okay, it's actually paid out over 10 levels of compensation. Now, really important that you understand these numbers, right? An investor receives 1% a day for 150 days, which includes the return of capital. So that's actually made up of two components. Firstly, the return of capital, and the second is the profit. So the return of capital is 0.667% per day, and the profit is 0.333% per day. So this is a great example here. All right, if a member invests $1,000, they will earn 83 cents profit every 6 hours. All right, so that 83 cents is paid out 10 levels deep over a matching reward. Now, that 83 cents does not come out of the investor's account. That is a matching reward or a bonus that is paid by CryptoPRO for introducing that person to the business. So what's really cool with that, guys, your family and friends that you introduce to CryptoPRO, they're not paying. It's not coming out of their account. They still earn their 1% a day, right? They get that, right? But then an additional 1% a day is put into the rewards program. And why is that? Well, CryptoPRO doesn't advertise, it doesn't do any other marketing or promotion or anything like that. It is just people like you and I who refer our family and friends, and then instead of them paying money for advertising and marketing, they pay it to us. So as it says on the right-hand side, 0.33% per day or 0.08325% every 6 hours. So let's do some figures on that. The first level pays out 25% of that 83 cents. Okay, now that mightn't sound much, but hang in there with me and you'll see how this grows. It's all in the power of the numbers. Just like when I did the video before with the compounder, and you can see how the 1% a day compounds. Well, the same goes here with this, with the business side of it, if you wish to build a business out of CryptoPRO. And I should have mentioned at the beginning that you do not have to introduce people to CryptoPRO. You'll still earn your 1% a day for your own investing. This is a bonus on top, okay? A bonus on top of your own earnings. So 25% means you're going to get, if they invested $1,000, 25% is going to give you about $25 a month or about $300 a year. So that's pretty cool because that gets drip fed to you every 6 hours. Every 6 hours that gets paid into your account. And when your account balance grows to a size where you can reinvest, you can either reinvest those earnings, those rewards, or you can go and withdraw them so long as it meets the minimum requirement. So there's $300 a year for every person that you personally introduce that's invested $1,000. Now, some people invest less than $1,000 and some people invest a lot more than $1,000. So if somebody invested $10,000, add another zero to the end of those figures. It gets really well worthwhile. Now, this happens as well for the reinvests. So every time somebody you introduced reinvests, all right, when they earn their profit on their reinvests, you get paid that as well. So that just keeps compounding and compounding. Now, it's really important to understand the fact that the rewards program does not pay out on the investment. So if somebody invested $1,000, the full $1,000 is working. All right, the full $1,000 is invested. You earn on their earnings. Now, that's critical to know the difference with that because there are a lot of programs out there that go and pay on the recruiting, and they go and pay on the actual investment itself, on the $1,000. So if you take a company that pays out 40%, like USI did, and a lot of us were involved with USI. I think it was about 40% that they paid out, something like that. So if they paid out 40% on $1,000, that means they only have $600 left to invest. So they have to work so much harder to try to get the returns, right? Here with CryptoPRO, their whole program seems very, very sustainable because they've got the whole $1,000 to invest, and then they go and share the earnings, which is pretty cool. So if you got 10 people to invest $1,000 each, right, then you'd be making nearly $3,000 a year for everybody, for your team on your first level. So that's $3,000 that you could be putting into your investments. That's $3,000 of free Bitcoin, Litecoin, or Ethereum. And go back and watch the video again on the compounder. Imagine if you compounded that $3,000, what's that going to be worth to your account over a year or further from there? Incredible. Now that's only the first level. Have a look at what happens down here, right? Second level pays out 15%, 10% on the third level, and so on down. So 100% is paid out on the rewards program. Now, on the first level, there's no qualification. Right? What I mean by that is that anybody that's a member of CryptoPRO is automatically qualified to be able to introduce their family and friends, and they'll earn 25% of the rewards program. Now, to get paid second level further, right? They need to be active, those people. So you need to have 2 active investors. Now, an active investor needs to have invested 1,000 US. Now, as it says down the bottom down here where it says active, a minimum of 1,000 US, and it can be a combination of multiple deposits. So somebody might start with $100, or somebody might start with $500, or whatever amount. And then they could go and add more to it or reinvest. As soon as it hits 1,000, that person is then deemed as an active investor. So to get paid on 2 levels, you need 2 active investors. To get paid on the third level, you need 3 active investors. All the way down to the 10th level, you need 10 active investors. And that's a total of 10. That doesn't mean 10 on every level. A total of 10 people that you've introduced to CryptoPRO that have all invested $1,000 each. You then earn down the full 10 levels. Now, in the next video, I'm going to explain how the global profit pool works, because that is ginormous.